Find yourself seated in a comfortable chair. Your sternum is slightly lifted. Your spine is comfortably straight. Your feet are flat on the floor, and your palms are gently resting on your knees or on your thighs. Begin to take some deep, slow, relaxing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. With every inhale, you see more light entering your body and mind. With every exhale, you let go of all tension in anything you do not want. Feeling peace increasing with each inhale and tension decreasing with each exhale. See a light forming at the crown of your head, feeling within this light a wave of relaxation beginning to descend down through your body, starting at the crown of your head, moving through your skull and your face, relaxing, letting go, your throat, your neck, jaw, tongue, shoulders, arms, elbows, wrists, feeling that relaxation and seeing that light moving out through your fingertips. Feeling that wave of relaxation continuing down through your upper chest, shoulders, upper back, heart center, middle back, down through your abdomen and lower back. Breathing deeply, seeing that light and feeling that wave of relaxation moving through your hips, pelvis, thighs, knees, calves, and out through the soles of your feet. Scanning your body for any residual tension. Breathing into that area and feeling this wave of relaxation rushing in, letting go, relaxing, deeper and deeper, down and down, into deep relaxation where you feel so good, so at ease, more and more peaceful as you relax deeper and deeper, down and down, deeply into relaxation, feeling better than you've ever felt before. Better than you've ever felt before. Feeling this peace, this relaxation, down and down, letting all cares and worries go as you sink deeper and deeper into profound relaxation. See a spark of light off in the distance. See this light getting brighter and brighter as it comes closer and closer to you. You recognize that this is your teacher, your guide. This guide has been with you since the beginning of time. This guide knows you and loves you and cares for you. Greet this guide, in whatever form this guide appears to you. It might be a form that you recognize. It might be just a knowingness, a presence, comfortable, peaceful, very wise, very high being. The guide directs you to this vision of this beautiful cathedral, massive, huge. Moving with your guide now to the entrance of the cathedral, you move into the main sanctuary, which is empty save for a figure at the altar, seated in a giant throne. You move closer and closer. This looks like a pope, major figure, religious figure, political figure, powerful figure. Moving toward this pope, the pope asks you to kneel before him. Your guide says do not kneel. The pope looks up into your eyes. You recognize that this pope represents everything in the world that you think is more powerful than you. Anyone that you might desire approval from. Anyone that you think has power that you do not possess. It might be institutions or persons. Notice who you feel that you need approval from. This Pope is the manifestation and personification of all those people and institutions within the world that seem to dominate you. Your guide reminds you that infinite intelligence has no favorites. We are all equals. You are equal to this Pope. And now the Pope rises to a standing posture. You are looking at each other eye to eye. And you notice the face of this Pope begins to change as a smile comes over his face and a twinkle in his eye. You recognize this isn't a pope at all. This is your guide, dressed up like a masquerade. His costume now disappears, as does the cathedral all about you. It was nothing but an apparition. You are now both in a sacred grove of trees. A bonfire is burning nearby, lighting you up with a golden light and keeping you warm, feeling so comfortable and so at ease. Your guide explains to you that there is nothing and no one more powerful than you, and you are no more powerful or important than anyone else. You have a very specific function that no one else can fill. Your guide asks you if you are willing to accept your mission here, your function. And if you are ready, accept that function by saying yes. Your guide explains to you that accepting your function here brings you only joy, and it's the only thing that can bring you joy. And the more you accept your function in this world, the more joy you experience. Your talents, your experiences, your abilities, everything that is unique unto you is necessary. Infinite intelligence wants to use you for the highest purposes that you were created. Infinite intelligence wants you happy, joyous, and free. Your function gives you freedom no one or nothing in the world has power over you or is capable of thwarting your freedom or your function. Anytime you feel that you need approval from another person in this world in order to be happy, you remember they are your equal. Remind yourself frequently that you are equal to everybody in this world, that you are a star in the company of stars. No one can thwart your ability to fulfill your function here. You allow infinite intelligence the right of way, and infinite intelligence paves the way for you, making your way easy and safe and joyous. And anyone or anything that seems to stand in your way is an apparition, evaporated right before your eyes. Nothing and no one can stand in the way of you fulfilling your divine purpose. Your mission is essential. The universe needs you. You're willing to accept your mission here and to shine as brightly as possible. And no longer will you bow to people or institutions of this world. Instead, you will listen to the guidance of your inner teacher each and every step of the way. You'll know exactly what to do, what to say, and how to get your needs met, and navigate the power structures of this world. Your guide knows exactly what to do, and you're willing to be taught. No longer do you look to the world for guidance. You look within, and you're guided through the world. Everything starts to work out for your highest good. The world starts to bow to you as things work out for you. Everything is starting to work out for you, for your highest good. You realize that only good can come from any situation, every situation. In the hands of infinite intelligence, all is well. You put your life now in the care of infinite intelligence, and all is well for you. You are guided and led every step of the way. You are safe. You are prosperous. You are free. You are joyous. You are powerful. Now you decide that it's time to let the vision of this beautiful sacred grove vanish. Feeling yourself in your body, knowing that your guide is always with you. Taking some deep breaths, stretching your body if you need to. Opening your eyes, and if it's appropriate, out loud, say the words, "Blessed be."